Hey, hello everybody. How are we doing on this fine Tuesday? I almost said Monday. It is not a Monday today. But we didn't stream yesterday because your boy was trying to work out some other things in order for him to make this work for us. You know what I'm saying? But we are here and we are playing some Blaze Black 2. Once again, it's weird because we did this last year. Like, it has been a little over a year since we would have done Blaze Black 2. Delilah, come on. And in a way, I am very much excited because we are going to be doing Blaze Black 2 again. We're going to be doing a little bit of a harder game, yes, but we're not going to be doing all of the master mode and randomizer things that we did last time, which I feel like is going to make this game actually a lot harder, which should be fun. That's just what I think. I really hope we don't get clapped like we have been in a lot of our other series. Just for the record, our last, I don't know. Actually, let me just pull up the Carfax for this and not be wrong. I believe, let's see, where was our first one? I think it was, so from our last 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 series. We've actually only won about 3 of them, which is no bueno. Obviously, us playing a harder game is gonna make it harder for us to win. I understand that. But I also think I'm picking a lock type that I have a pretty good win record in right now. Could be wrong, which is our Lovelocke. So I'll kind of go into the specifics of how a Lovelocke works once we actually get to choosing our starter. That is, go ahead and name ourselves. Let's name ourselves like our actual name and see if maybe that changes it up, because I feel like ever since I started naming myself RP or Razor Plant or my my character, I feel like I've been getting clapped. Now, the question I have to ask myself is, what should I choose for my starter in this? Because I'm trying to think, because we're not doing a randomizer. This is gonna be a little bit different. It's actually gonna be a little bit harder because it's like, I gotta ask myself, like, what are these things' abilities? And since we're playing a Drayano ROM hack, so they could be better. So I've been leaning towards picking the Embor, or Tepig rather. Delilah, come on. Come on. You know that I tell you to get away from this computer every freaking time, and you choose not to listen. You can get upset with me all you like. All right, let's change our text speed to fast before we... All right, I'm trying to... Oh, there we go. That's what I need to do. Yep. We need to do... Oh. 30s. I guess it'd probably be better if I figure this out once we actually have some mons. Yeah, you know what? Let's actually get our starter first before we start messing around with this. But I guess this will be the time where we go over what are the rules of a Lovelocke. So I'm going to have these pulled up right here on this monitor so you guys are aware of what it is we are doing. So a Lovelocke is essentially a single player soul link where the player must follow the rules of a soul link. You're obviously only allowed one encounter per area. As per typical, dupes and species clause is optional, so it is up to you whether or not you want to use it. Static encounters, tokens, count as that. They essentially count as a free encounter. They don't count as the first encounter in the area. So those are all like your basic Nuzlocke rules or something. But the Lovelocke rules. You're only allowed to use Pokemon if it is a part of a couple, so a soul link pair. Now, my goal for you guys is to do my best to explain to you who is partnered up with who. Couples are not allowed to share the same gender or primary type with each other. So if I choose a water type as my starter, I am not allowed to have another primary water type paired up to it. This also does mean that when we are doing this with a full team, you are not able to have more than one water type on your team unless it is part water, not primary water. So just trying to make that point clear to you guys. Statics will ignore the gender rule, but they cannot ignore the typing rule. So if we get a static that is a ghost type and we have another ghost type that it was trying to be paired up with, that means we have two mons that need to get paired up with something else. The challenge mode, Black City. Free hollow key. Okay, he's just gone. Violet, why are we persistent on fucking with stuff today? Psst. You're sniffing the floor that you lay on. I really don't know which starter I want to pick. I kind of want to pick my starter based on the typing that I feel is most uncommon, because I feel like grass is going to be very common. I feel like water is going to be very common. But I don't know about fire. Are you doing a YouTube video of this? I don't plan to personally. The only YouTube video, a death montage once this series is over. Okay, let's see. What do I want to pick as my starter today? What am I feeling? What am I feeling? I feel like Tepig gets the most slander out of these three. Kind of makes me want to pick them. I don't think I've openly picked. Because I'm pretty sure when I did my first, like, Volt White Master Mode, I'm pretty sure I picked Snivy. And then I think I might have picked Oshawott for Blaze Black 2 when we did it last year. I actually think I am going to choose Tepig this go around. I think I am going to choose Tepig. I like to give a nickname. It is a male. Let me just make sure this... Okay, it is on. Let me just... Oh, I like that one. Does that give me all? That would be a good one to have, but what is this one? Not bad. What about this one? Oh. I like this one. Yeah. Oh no, Memento. Boom. Oh, he's got thick fat. It tells you everything you need to know there. That's kind of cool. That is kind of cool. I actually want this to be...
Light_Angel just followed.
I want this to be over here as well. Thank you for the follow, by the way, Light Angel. I appreciate that. Where is... What's this? Oh, that's a Pokemon. Browsers. Pokemon. Yeah. Minimize this. I think our PokeLink stuff is okay now. I think. And Angel, since you dropped a follow... Oh, my controller shut off. Since you went ahead and dropped the follow, we might as well name you after our starter. Us having thick fat is fitting as a pig, but like I don't know if that's I don't know if that's gonna be like any good. You know what I mean? Like, I already resist fire and ice unless like I'm a typing that I don't know about. I don't know. I don't know. We gotta do the rival battle too. Which he's gonna have Ash. Ooh, that's gonna be a spicy meatball. Because if I remember these games correctly, I don't know if I do. I don't think I ever really watched people play Blaze Black 2 and Volt White 2. I know I watched people play Blaze Black and Volt White. I know that they changed the starter typings for like Superior to be Grass Dragon. Samurai, I believe, was Water Fighting. And then I don't remember what they changed Embor into. So I'm a little bit nervous about this because if he has an Oshawott, then I really don't know if I'm going to have much to take on an Oshawott. Okay. Seems like we outspeed, which is... Oh no, it's a speed tie. Which makes sense. I mean, we're both level 5. We're both starters. Okay, that tail whip is gonna be the difference maker. I need to win one more speed tie. It's like, no, I don't. So I guess the question Oh, you know what? The question I have to ask myself is, should I try to grind before we get our first encounter? I don't think they allow you to, actually. So even though I've played Blaze Black 2 before on the channel, I feel like I need to go into like every house, talk to everybody, get all the free stuff that I can, because I can probably guarantee you guys that this game hands out a lot of free stuff. And there's a part of me that was like, oh, I could do a just regular Black 2 Lovelocke series. And I thought about it and I was like, wait, we did the Eon series for Black 2 a few months ago. So like we already done it. So we might as well just bump it up and do something a little bit harder. So we got 30 Pokeballs, which is awesome. Do you have anything crazy? Mail, okay. Didn't think you would, but just wanted to make sure. Potions, I'll buy 10. Yeah, because we already have 30 Pokeballs. I really don't see myself needing more than that. Like I said, I'm just check around, see if there's anything. So technically our lock has started, even though we don't have a second Mon. Which actually, now I think about it, if I remember back to when I did my first Lovelocke series in Platinum like 5 years ago, I'm pretty sure I didn't count the Nuzlocke starting until I actually got a second Mon. Because the whole point of it is supposed to be that it's like a single player Soul Link. So otherwise, I'd be stuck there. Don't we get... Am I stupid, or did she give me the fishing rod just now? You gave me the running shoes, I know that. When do you get the fishing rod in this game? Is it after the second gym? Or something like that? Before the second gym, actually? It actually might be before. Alright, like I said, I'm gonna just talk to everybody in the town, see if I get anything for free, potion, whatever. Free stuff doesn't hurt me in a game like this. Yeah, I don't see anything right now. I don't think I've ever been inside this house. It's kind of crazy. This is, to me, this seems like the most defined, like, first town in a Pokemon game ever. Like, it's got the first gym and all this stuff in it. Hey, going to the next town was a big adventure when I was a kid. Oh yeah, here, I'll give you something. And I always used to take me back then. Oh, we gotta go through this catching tutorial. I forgot. Oh, you give me the bike this early? Oh, wow. Would get the fishing rod this early. I mean, it would have been cool. I wouldn't have mind fishing up like a Magikarp over there. So my hope is honestly to get... I honestly would want a grass type. Because now that I'm remembering this game, I'm pretty sure there's the Hoenn gym leaders as well. Inside the towns where... So... I feel like if I want a chance of beating them... then I need to... I kind of need some type diversity on my side. All right, first encounter. Well, wait, hold on. It can't be a fire type, and it has to be female. That's the important part to this. It has to be female, can't be a fire type. Okay, this is a male. This is perfectly fine. I can kill this for experience, too. Hopefully learn Ember off of this as well. Yes, sir. Oh, let's see. First encounter? Okay. It's still... You're still waiting for it. In a way, I'm not mad. I've seen Patra and Purloin, which, I mean, Lipard's not terrible. It's not. I just don't want it. I just don't want it. All right, first encounter? Oh. Oh no, chat. Oh no. This is our first encounter. It is a Sentret. That's unfortunate. That is definitely unfortunate. I probably should be able to just throw a ball and catch this thing on the first try. I guess the bright side is that Furret, you get Furret early. But the fact that it's a Route 1 Pokemon and it's shaking one time and breaking out of the ball, kinda diabolical. Kinda diabolical if I say so myself. Actually, what are we doing here? You are a Route 1 rodent. Why are we making it difficult? Chat, I don't know what this guy thinks he is. Guy thinks he's Mewtwo or something. This is actually preposterous. You are level 2. Thank you. Like, what the hell do you think you are? All right. This is a callback to, you guys know Patters. Pat's, I think it was a Sacred Gold Nuzlocke that he did way long ago. He got a Sentret / Furret and named it Box. Box here is a mild-natured. This is... Oh, okay. I'm seeing an issue because now this is melting onto the screen. Is there a way that this could be... I like this theme too. Because this isn't gonna go all the way across the right. At least I don't think. Otherwise I'd move the layout down. The mons down to the bottom. Let's see if we do... That's the one I did before. No. 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 Okay, you know what? This one better work. That's all I'm gonna say. Because it's kind of the same, but it's not. Because I think the thing I'm concerned about is if either the whole screen or it doesn't count for the fact that I have like a team of 6. That's what I'm most worried about. Because on the thing here, it's showing me and that's a cool one, but I don't want it. No, not that one either. Oh. I mean, that's cool, but no. Doesn't work with the layout that I do. You know what? Let's cross that bridge once we cross it. Let me just check something though. There's the transforms. Oh, it looks like, I mean, it looks fine to me there, but I like that one. I needed to be vertical though. I don't know if that helps me actually. That doesn't help me. Oh, I guess that kind of does, but not at the same time. No, it doesn't. It's a shame because I really did. I do like this one. Maybe we just keep that one and we just put it on the bottom. Maybe that's what. It's gonna suck, I guess, for the vertical. Which I guess it doesn't necessarily matter because I'm not streaming vertically. At least not right now. I'm not. Yeah, that might be a little. I don't know. I don't know if I'm gonna like this or not. We're gonna find out soon enough. Just trying something different. That's the thing we do around here. Anyways, Fox here. I think he had a runaway, and he was a mild nature. So he's got dizzy. I guess it's terrible either. I'm pretty sure. Correct me if I'm wrong. If you've played this game before, I'm pretty sure that Sentret and Ferret have a buff in this. I'm almost sure. Bidoof, I believe it or not, probably would have preferred Bidoof in this scenario. Because this would have been one of the occurrences where I could have had a pure water type on the team other than Bidoof. And this guy would have had Moody. So it could have been gross, but the barrel's not the greatest, but man, would it have been fun to use. All right, so what we're gonna do might sound crazy, probably not that crazy of a concept, but we are gonna get ourselves to level 10 with both of our guys before we move forward, because I am not gonna be wanting to deal with this. The silly shenanigans that is going to happen in this game. So we might be here for a little bit, hopefully not too long, but I mean, we're getting no experience from leveling up here. I just hope that we start, you know, I just hope that we get good stuff along the way when it comes to like encounters and whatnot. Trying to be hopeful. Oh, didn't mean to tackle there, but this works out. Cricket that. It's a little bit nerve-wracking though, because like I said, our track record with our last few Nuzlocks has not been the greatest, so you know, here's hoping that we can sort of turn that around. For whatever reason, I know that our Master Mode series, I mean, our Master Modes are meant to be harder than the average Nuzlocke, but I feel like unintentionally made them easier, or what the case is, but I feel like we've been having a little bit of an easier time with our Master Modes this go around. All right, so here's what I think. I actually think we could off there. Not gonna. What's gonna work for me on my main is not gonna work for me on the vertical, which is whatever. It's fine. It's fine. Like I said, I'm not streaming vertically anyways. All right, so what are going to be the chances that we evolve our Tepig before the first gym? Probably, maybe decently high. I don't know. I don't know if he's still going to have fighting type moves, even though he might be a different type when he evolves. I don't know what the case is going to be. Odor Sleuth. I'm going to have to switch train the Sentret until it hits like level, I don't know, 6 or 7 maybe, and then we'll, because I mean he has Dizzy Punch, like that's a pretty strong move to have at level 2. Yeah, I just feel like I'm not getting any experience, but I mean that's what happens when you fight a bunch of level 3s and level 2s. They're getting crits too, like, can we not? Platinum quite literally beat me over the head with how many mons died to crits in that series. Like, if you guys haven't checked out the Platinum series, are still gonna be up on Twitch as well, so if you want to catch one of those as well, you are more than welcome to. But man, Platinum was brutal to us, so I'm gonna try my best to not play stupid this go around. Try my best to not play stupid this go around. And I guarantee that that's gonna lead to me having success? No. Because sometimes it does not matter how good you play, it matters how lucky you are. Alright, so we got the Tepig to level 10. So just remember that the Tepig and the Sentret are linked together. They are officially a couple. That's diabolical. I mean, 9 experience is a lot for level 2, but that's still diabolical. Oh, we got the burn. 3. I'm gonna go toe to toe with this guy. Might regret that decision. I don't know. He hits me once, I die. Not gonna be happy boy. He leered again. I could have just attacked him, but it's okay. It is okay. Level 4, once learned defense girl. That's fine. Bidoof, you're also level 4. I know you get Moody. All of you have Moody? No, clearly not. Tackle again. Let's go. Box got all that experience for herself. Purloin, yeah, I can definitely go against this guy. But everybody's faster than me, which is crazy. What nature am I again? Mild? Yeah, mild doesn't even lower my speed, but I have 7 speed. Jesus. Weedle? I'm surprised this is the first time we're seeing Weedle. Of all the encounters that we've gotten in this grass, this first time we're seeing Weedle is crazy. Alright, level 5. Pidgey's level 3. I could probably attack him. Never mind. Oh, I can't. Because either Pidgey's bored or my Sentret sucks. I mean, it's a Sentret. And you know what? This is going to be what really challenges me, too. Is that if you guys have watched a Soul Link before, or if you've watched one of my Lovelocks before, no, whichever you've done, if you've done either, that is. Probably more so the Soul Links, but if you've watched a Soul Link before, sometimes people have to carry around a really crappy Pokemon in order to use a really, really good one. So that's probably going to be what happens a lot of the early game here, if I'm being honest, is for the sake of diversity on the team. Like, are there going to be mons that I'm going to have early on where it's like, okay, I need to have this guy on the team, otherwise I think I'm going to lose? Probably. That's probably going to be the case. Now, for me, I don't plan on looking up gyms for their levels or anything like that. Kind of just want to go into their... Probably a bad idea to go in there blind, but... Technically, I have played this game before. I just gotta play smart, you know? Like I said, if I wanna redeem myself and not lose more Nuzlocks, I gotta step up. Gotta step up my game. Sometimes that means I'm gonna have to use some crap. I mean, you guys kind of saw in my last series. Shoot, we used Wormadam, we used Spinda, we used quite a few Pokemon that I used for the first time in Platinum with different typings and different movesets and all the fun stuff with that. I feel like I should not be yawning because it is almost 10 o'clock in the morning, but I am in fact yawning. Maybe we need a little power nap after today's stream. That I'm noticing is that, like, despite leveling myself up this much, the main thing is that I feel like I'm getting no experience for killing some of these mons. But maybe I just gotta move forward and then switch train in another route. But the sucky thing about that is, like, I have to also get my first encounter in that route too, so Darn. Oh, that's gonna be a tough call to make. Tough call to make. Because if I'm training up this Sentret for nothing, I'm not going to be the happiest guy. But let's put it this way, I'm probably training this Sentret up for nothing. I'm going to do my best to keep it alive, obviously, and use it. Because right now, this early on in the game, I would have preferred that as my encounter so bad. I would have had a weakness to rock, which, knowing that we have Roxanne inside the first gym over there, not what I would necessarily want to deal with, but once learn quick attack. You know, we'll give you that over Scratch, because it does the same damage anyways, so I'd rather take the priority. Because Defense Curl could help. Defense Curl could help. Foresight is also not bad because of ghost types. Growl, that's whatever. I'm gonna quick attack you. All right, let's go inside and heal. Let's talk to the random people that are in this Pokemon Center. I read the help on the PC. More mail. More. More. All right. I'm crazy for remembering this, but don't we get a static in this town? I don't think you normally get a static in this town in Black 2, White 2, but I think in Blaze Black 2, they give you a static. I just don't remember who it would be. Take another potion. What is this? Old clock tower. Like, yeah, I guess we don't get a static in here. I don't know where I was thinking get a static. Which I'm not really too upset if we were to have gotten a static. I think it would have been one of the elemental monkeys, which if I got the option to choose what elemental monkey I got, chat, I would have went with Simis or Pansage so quickly. But alas, it was not meant to be. All right, so first trainer battle that is not our rival. Please do not ruin my day by doing something stupid. Level 6. Okay, so this is already a little bit scary. But I do now have quick attack and dizzy punch, so as long as I can potentially get some hacks that goes in my favor, might be able to do something. Goes for the tackle. Okay. $82 experience, not bad, not bad. Zigzagoon. I'm gonna stay in and I'm gonna swap into Angel. I think that's the smartest play here, especially with us being at -1 defense. I'm definitely not outspeeding a Zigzagoon. Yep, does nothing. I'm gonna go for the Ember. You know what I'm realizing too is my first encounter here and in Flossessy Ranch need to be good. Both of them need to be good. Flossessy Ranch? Yeah, I'm pretty sure it is. Which, I guess it doesn't have to be good. Like, I need one of them to at least be a grass type. Or a fighting type. One or the other. Because otherwise, I don't think I'm going to be able to take on Roxanne. Alright, nice little critical hit there. Level 8. Pidgey, which apparently your tackles are super duper strong for some reason. Sand attack, that's fine. Kind of annoying, but it's fine. Sunkern. Oh, do I want a grass type knowing that Sunkern could be one of my encounters? I still think that's actually very debatable. It's actually very debatable because Sunkern is the weakest Pokemon to ever exist. But maybe he got a buff in this game. Maybe he got a buff. I don't know. Got a paralyze heal. I should be saving these trainers for the encounters that I catch, but I mean, 2 of them were not skippable, so what am I gonna do about that? There's not really a whole lot I can do about that, I should say. And luckily, Box is getting all this experience to herself, so it's kind of nice. Get that critical hit. I would have loved the Lillipup instead. Because Lillipup has access to Intimidate, while Herdier does. And I love Stoutland. We don't see Stoutland that often. Because it's not in Scarlet and Violet. Pretty sure it was in Sword and Shield, wasn't it? Yeah, I'm pretty sure it was in Sword and Shield. Hoot Hoot. Okay, so he leered me already. I don't think Hoot Hoot... You know, hopefully regret my words here. I don't think Hoot Hoot is that strong. He's gonna go for Foresight. Okay, that's fine. I have to hit him with, like... Never mind. I was gonna say I'm gonna have to hit him with like 2 or 3 more quick attacks, but thankfully Fox has been getting crits like no other. So I feel like because of how many critical hits I've seen, I think the critical hit chance has been upped in this. Definitely seems like it's a lot higher, because I'm not saying that my chances of rolling a critical hit are always crappy, but feel like I've been seeing a lot of them so far. And none of them have been towards me, so... A little scary because... I know the first one that is going to happen my way is going to be catastrophic, probably. Alright, so first encounter, what is this, Route 20? Route 20 is... Ooh. I don't mind this. I do not mind this at all. Okay, good. Good, good, good. I think this is actually going to be really solid for us. I do not mind a Lotad at all. I can't even tell you the last time I used a Lotad. Or Ludicolo, rather. I'm being so for real right now. I don't think... Oh, what do I name this guy? I mean, obviously I can name it Mirror B, because that's the original, or the generic, I should say, nickname, but... I think I named the last one Salsa. Which, Lotad is primary water, which makes sense. I just never remember that it's primary water. Alright, what do we have on you, Picante? You are a docile nature, and you have Swift Swim. You already have Absorb, which is good. I mean, it's not going to do a lot of damage. I can wall. It does mean we can wall the Oshawott at the very least. The problem is that the problem is I have to catch another encounter before I can use the Lotad. So I need to make sure whatever my Flossessy Ranch encounter is, it can't be a normal type. Otherwise, I'm not able to use the Lotad. I don't want it to be a normal type because I'm not able to use the Lotad. And I'm not replacing my starter either. So it's kind of, this is where the encounters can sort of dictate what happens here. Now, knowing that Picante is a female in primary water, it does give me a little bit of agency if my encounter happens to be female. Also, I'm looking at PokeLink down there, and it's like cutting off on the Lotad. I don't know why. If I do this, if I do this, let me see what happens. Stays the same? If I were to go... Yeah, it's still cut off for whatever reason. Which I don't... Yeah, I'm confused. I might need to change up the one we're using then. I mean, the trophy heads would be fine, I guess. Simple circles. I don't know if I... It's just too generic. I want something that's not super duper generic. Maybe we'll do this one. I'm just trying to see where it would map out looking best. I don't know if I think that one would look okay there. Like that one. Big numbers. Basic card vertical, no. Basic card. Oh. This is the one scenario where I feel like I'm being so freaking picky. Does it really matter this much? Kind of? I might actually go with the trophy heads. No. Not terrible. Don't know if that's... It might be okay. I don't know. I like this one, the one we had earlier. It's just, I don't think it's going to... You know what, simple circles, and we'll do sprites that I want to do. It does look like homes already. Sun and moon, X and Y. I do Gen 5 animated because we're doing a Generation 5 game. Let me see if... Is it really going to split it up 4 and 2 like that? Why? That looks dumb. Why does this have to make me choose difficult decisions? No, it's not. No, it's the same thing. No, don't like that. What? What was the one I used last time? This one? This was the one I used last time. What was that? Yeah, I guess. Or do I want to add party? No. I guess we'll go with this for right now. Not the preferred, but you know what? It's fine. Alright, did we heal up? We did. Spent like a good 5 minutes trying to figure that out. Alright, speed up. Get ourselves to the Philosophy Ranch. Don't get into the rival battle because we need to see what our encounter to hopefully pair with our Lotet is. And like I said, I needed to not be a normal type or fire type too. I mean, that is also a possibility. I don't think there's any fire types that you get this early in this game. I don't think you actually get access to like a fire type until possibly the desert. No, you probably get one. The poison gym leader. Oh. Oh, okay, no, this is fine. This is fine. Because this is not... This would have been a water type when it evolves. So, and it's female, so we don't catch it anyways. But huge power? Could have been nasty. Could have been nasty. I'm a rule. Like I said, I need something that's not a normal type. I'd take a bug. Ooh. Oh, that's a risk. This is a risky mon to get, though. Oh, this is a risky one to get. I'm gonna quick attack first. Okay, that's fine. Yeah, I can catch this because it's male. Okay. Yeah, this is risky. Have helping hand. He's went for foresight and helping hand. Okay. I don't think I should attack him again. Even though I probably could. I probably could, but I don't think I should. Back in this cursed region, we'll be lurking. Yeah, we're back. But we're doing essentially a single-player Soul Link. Mr. Kainsey Wiz. That is what we're doing right now. So, Blaze Black 2 versus just regular Black 2. I have a feeling that if I attack him with the tackle, he's gonna die. Pain squared. Yeah, possibly pain squared. I don't know. It's gonna be a sucky thing because Tyrogue is a baby mon, so the baby mons have a harder catch rate. The Tyrogue, in any of his forms, could be really, really good. We got it. Let's go. All right, what are we gonna name the Tyrogue? It is getting partnered up to our Lotad. Partnered up to our Lotad. What are we naming this Tyrogue? I feel like I've not used anybody from the Hitmonlee, Hitmonchan, Hitmontop line in ages. And we don't know what it's gonna evolve into either, unless we try to like dictate where it goes. This might be a guy that we keep in the back until we get the experience share, because I don't necessarily feel comfortable with trying to level him up and use him in the wild. Not in this game, anyways. I mean, we got Picante, the Lotad. I feel like it should be something kind of pertaining to heat. Which is funny because we have an actual fire pig who's named after someone who followed on Twitch. Which, if you're not following on Twitch, go ahead and follow on Twitch. Probably gonna be a terrible name. We're gonna name it Hot Hands. Now watch this evolve into Hitmonlee, who won't be using his hands really at all. Watch that occur. Hardy nature, and has vital spirit. So he has fake out, which is good. That's good to have. Okay, so what's going to happen is I am going to essentially switch train this Lotad to level 10. Because there is no way I'm going to battle my rival unless he is level 10. Like I said, we're going to leave the Tyrogue in the back for right now. We're going to leave the Tyrogue in the back until we get the experience share, get him up to level 20. Let's see, what else could we have gotten? He's still here, obviously. Psyduck was in this grass. Okay. We wouldn't have been able to catch that because we already have water type, because Gigante here is water and grass and not grass water. I was thinking about it when you think about the fact that he is a lily pad. He would be a water type first. At least with there being a Psyduck here, I can at least knock that out. Nature Power. Ooh. That could be a good move for us to be using. I almost said Noctowl. I mean, that is what Hoot evolves into, but it's not Noctowl. I can heal. Actually really good that we got Nature Power when we did. Water Gun is probably going to be preferred over Absorb. I mean, for the rival battle that we have to do here, Absorb is going to be the best thing we have, obviously. Fight Roxanne. That could save us big time. That could save us big time, and that could save us a lot of time in that battle. Because I don't think I'm going to be doing a lot of damage with, even if it's quad effective Absorb, I don't think I'm going to be doing enough damage to some of those rock types, especially a Nose Pass. Oh. Dude. Seed Bomb! Ooh. I'm glad that I know that now. That means that Oshawott, you're kind of screwed, buddy. You're kind of screwed, buddy. That did nothing. Oh, because he water sported, didn't he? No, he didn't. Okay, can we... Yeah, let's get out of here. That +1 attack boost gave him a little bit too much power, apparently. But I can attack on the physical side? That is huge. Once learned Water Gun. There we go. Let's get rid of... I guess we get rid of Growl, right? That's what we do. Like I said, I'm going to level 10. That is 100% the smart thing to do, is go to level 10. Dural. Yeah, he did definitely water sport. The other one that we battled. Do I lead with the Lotad in this battle? Because I don't know if he leads with this starter or not. I don't think he does. But if he... Ooh, that's a tough call. A tough call to make because I don't know what he normally has in this game. Something tells me he has Talo. And not even the regional bird of this game being hit up. But that's what my brain is telling me. I don't know if that's correct or not. I don't know if that's correct or not. I just don't want to have a bad lead and then have to be like, oh crap, something has to die. No, he definitely leads with, he definitely doesn't lead with this starter to start. He definitely leads with the Mon that he catches. I could lead Box. To be the ultimate, like, safe option. I don't want to lose the Furret, or the Sentret, rather. Because if I lose the Sentret, then I don't have it. Yeah. I don't want that to be the case. Alright, let's see what you got for me, Dante. What you got for me? We know you have Oshawott. Halo, I was right. What level though? 8? Okay, we're fine. We should be more than prepared for this. Go ahead and go for the Dizzy Punch. Heck is gonna do 7 damage. I actually should be able to handle this guy, no problem. Quick attack. Alright, here comes Oshawott, which we will go into the Lotad. He's probably going to be faster than me. Oh my god, he's level 10. Ooh, this is scary. I don't think I absorb. I think I nature power first. He is going to tackle. It does 8 points of damage. Seed Bomb does how much to him? Almost one-shots him. Huge. Huge. And tackle did 8, so crit would do 16. We are living no matter what. Wow, absorb doesn't kill him. Do we think the AI is going to throw here, chat? I don't think the AI is going to throw. I'm going to heal. Oh, he tail whipped. Oh, that is crazy. That is crazy, crazy, crazy. I don't know what the play is here. It's not fast, unfortunately. No, you know what? I'm gonna play as if he's not gonna crit me. That's what's gonna happen. He's not critting me. Because he's not attacking me, chat. That's what I'm talking about right there. Missed? You don't need that. You don't need that. Soothe Bell. Definitely take that. Yeah, my team got a little bit hurt there. Specifically the Sentret. I almost hit the Ferret. All right. I guess what's gonna have to happen, this might not, I don't know if this is gonna be smart or not. I feel like I need to focus on training the Lotad and the Tepig. Because I don't want to have too many Mons early on. Because that's where you could potentially like screw yourself over and shoot yourself in the foot. But I think if I train up the starter, and I mean, I'm gonna be using the Lotad in the battle against Roxanne, because we're gonna try to battle Roxanne before we battle Cheren. But I don't know. We're definitely not gonna get our Tepig to evolve before Cheren, and that's fine. Quick Claw actually could be helpful. I don't know if I'm gonna use who I would use that on. Who would I use that on? Reap. So if I remember correctly, I think all the Unova starters evolve at 17 to go into their middle stage. So I don't think we're going to be seeing Angel as a Pig Knight before we battle Charon. It, you know, never say never, but I just don't see it happening. Which it doesn't need to happen in order for us to win. I don't think, anyways. Oh, you know what? Now that I think about it, no, Tyrogue is still going to be bad. I was going to say, I'm going to need the Tyrogue to level up and evolve, but I'm not leveling them up to 20 before the gym. Aqua Jet. Okay, so you definitely don't have huge power. You definitely have Sap Sipper. Just based on the damage I did with Ember just now, you definitely have Sap Sipper. And not huge power, because that Aqua Jet did nothing. Dove. Yeah, we'll stay in. I'd actually like to use a Pidove. I don't think I've ever used an Unpheasant before. All I know is that he gets slandered for being the quote-unquote worst Route 1 bird. But if I remember correctly, I'm pretty sure Unpheasant has some actually decent abilities. I think he does. I don't know. We have to see. Back and heal up because we were paralyzed. Oh, Riolu would have been in its grass. Yo, I could have gone, like, so early game Lucario. Oh, that would have been nutty. I remember, I think it was when Poke Cinema, if you guys know that name. That is old Pokemon YouTube, if you don't know. When he played through Black 2, White 2, he played on the Japanese copy. Oh, he got a Japanese copy because it came out like, I think it was like May or something like that. And it was like 5 or 6 months before the games actually dropped, which I think, fun fact, I'm pretty sure this game dropped on my birthday in like 2012. Kind of crazy. Kind of crazy fun fact, but I remember watching him play it, and he encountered a Riolu in this ranch, and that's how I knew that you could get Riolu in the ranch. It just like transported me back like almost 15 years ago, though. Kind of crazy. I reached my arm back super duper far. Slackoth. This is interesting because this would be the one instance where I wouldn't want to get a Slackoth as an encounter because he doesn't have a randomized ability. I mean, I said it at the end of Platinum. Slacking is still slacking at the end of the day, right? Sure, he has his ability Truant, but he's still got legendary base stats. Like, if you get him, you probably should use them. Actually should probably level up the Lotad so I can get a Lombre. That'd probably actually be a good shout. No. I'm paranoid about the first gym because it's gonna skip, then I think we're gonna be fine for the series. But if I go in there and get dog walked, then this is probably gonna be a short one. And that's a shame because I really like the art that came out with this with this thumbnail or this this layout. I don't know what I'm saying. I like the art that came for this layout. I mean, it's the same thing for the thumbnail. If you guys are watching over on YouTube, that is. I think it looks amazing, and it's very, very like a, but I like it for that reason as well. All right, Puchiana. Like, could stay in nature power. I think you're the last trainer to battle over here. Probably shouldn't have, yeah. Should have just water gunned, not absorbed. But it's fine. Look at the kill. Doesn't matter. Doesn't matter. We get the item down here? No. I get oval stone. So if we ever get a Happini in this and evolve it with the oval stone, there's another item right here. I'm gonna switch the Lotad out. Halo? Oh, of course. I mean, don't get me wrong, I love Taylor, but if that was my encounter, I probably would have like smashed my head through a wall. Because the typing limitations are gonna hurt early game. Like, it actually might be the reason we don't have, truthfully, because in a lot of the Pokemon games, a lot of the early game stuff, you encounter a lot of normal types. You may get a bug, you may get a grass type. If you don't choose a water type starter off the rip, you don't really get a water type until you encounter an area that has water, or if you get a fishing rod. And then, like I said, with a fire type, you don't get a fire type probably in this game until you go south of Burbank. I think that's where you normally get Growlithe in this game. And I like Arcanine, but I don't know if I'd want to use, especially because, like, I don't know where you get the Firestone or get a Firestone in this game. I don't remember. I don't know if Drayano was kind enough to make it easier to find early on, or what the case is. Okay, so he's got the 2 trainers in there that we can battle. Got next speed. Don't sleep on the X items either. They can and will be helpful. Oh wow, I don't think I've ever seen this back area with the fall leaves. Kind of cool. Kind of, not gonna lie to you. Now, I don't, because we're not playing a randomizer, I don't know if I'm gonna go out of my way to get legendaries in this. I know you get the Master Ball really early in this game. Like, you get it at like before the 6th gym, I'm pretty sure. So you get it really early on. I just don't know if I'm gonna use it. I mean, you don't get the box art legendaries in this game until post game. I mean, it doesn't hurt. It doesn't hurt to use the Master Ball and something else. Maybe a smaller legendary. I don't remember what typings these guys are gonna have. I thought they have a typing that's strong against my starter and then weak against my starter. This is the guy that's weak against my starter, so just go ahead and do a quick little switch to Angel. And I'm gonna go ahead and Ember. Clear me, that's fine, because I don't really have anything to hit me with anyways. What are you doing? Getting into trouble? Alright, level 13. For Angel, wants to learn Defense Curl. I might actually teach him this. What do you have, though? Odor Sleuth. Odor Sleuth just makes it to where you can hit Ghost with normal and fighting. It also enables an invasive target to be hit. Oh, wow. I didn't even think about that. Never gets used at all. But, like, I never think about it. Never think about it. Go ahead and Ember the Snivy. Tackle and do a lot because it gets crit, but it's fine because is that pretty much full HP. You get orange berries before the gym. You might. All right, Panpour. So this is where Picante can kind of take over. Unfortunately, we only have Absorb, but we should be okay. Because I don't think... I don't know. What is Nature Power inside in this building? A little scary. Try Attack. Okay, that's not bad. That's probably stronger than Absorb. Maybe not. Oh, because Absorb goes to, what, 60? And Try Attack's 80, so yeah, it's a little bit stronger. Might sound stupid. I might... That's a crit. Wait, that was a crit with -1 defense? And it did 16, so I can eat another one. I don't know if I classify that as an eat, but... What I might need to do is I might have to swap into, let's say, Box. I think Box is probably what I'm going to do here. And so this is such a tough call, chat, because what I want to have happen, right, is I want to have a Lombre before I battle Roxanne. That doesn't do anything. I could probably swing an attack at the Sashawat, but no, I don't want to do that. Don't want to do that. Tackle. That does a lot. A lot more than I want. Tail Whip. Okay, so he did 9. He did 9 the first time. Water Gun. Okay, so he threw. AI casually throwing. All right, I think one more takes him out. Yes, because he Water Guns again. Oh, we got the metal guy. So we don't get any Oran Berries. I thought you got Oran Berries before remembering that. Is it possible that I'm misremembering that? I don't know. But I'm not going to be stupid. I'm going to go and I'm going to... Ooh, Ralts. Was my encounter in this route? Lotad? Yeah, no, I don't think I would have wanted a Ralts. Don't get me wrong. Gardevoir is cool. I like Gardevoir. It would not have helped me in the situation that I'm currently in. And what I'm looking for, right? Would not have helped me. So I don't necessarily I'm not upset that we don't have it. Leech Seed. Yes. Give him the Leech Seed. Oh my god. That's huge. That is a huge grab for us to get right now. Okay, hold on. What was that, headbutt? Like, why did you just take half my health like that? I mean, he was level 8, but I'm also level 13. That wasn't a crit either, I don't think. Is that huge? That had to have been huge power. Because he gets stab off of that because he's a normal type. Then he goes into a water type once he evolves. I did not mean to Leech Seed, but you know what? We did. Yeah, like I said, I'm just going to get him to evolve because he evolves at 14, Lotad. So, you know what? Like, might as well, right? Especially because this experience is going to be pretty easy to get. I'd rather have the Lombre before battling Roxanne versus having just a Lotad. A Reap. I think Lee, just because, one, I love Ampharos so much, but also because Tyrogue is not going to do me, he's not going to do anything until he gets the experience share on him and he evolves. That's the truth behind it. He's not doing nothing. Which means, like, in his couple with the Lotad, like, Lotad's gonna be the carry. Now, if something happens to Lotad, I have to also then send in. So that's another reason too why I am going and leveling up the Lotad to get a Lombre right now. Because if I lose the Lombre, I'm losing Tyrogue as well. And I don't want to do that scenario. I really don't. A little too early to be making choices like that. Alright, so this should probably be the last mon I need to kill in order to get my evolution. Nope, one more. That's high road. Alright, level 14. Get those extra stats to help us out. It is unfortunate though, because we need a Waterstone to make him fully evolve, but it might work out in our favor if we can find out where you get one. All right, let's just take a look at him real quick. Still got Swift Swim. His stats are still pretty abysmal. Still pretty abysmal, but I mean, they're better than before. I mean, guys, he's an early Evo. What did we expect? Okay, so the question I guess I have here is by increase speed, you're 18. Do I give you the quick claw for this gym? Would that be beneficial? I don't know. I truthfully don't know. I don't know what Charon's 8. 14 is 8. I don't know. I'm stressed about it because, like I said, if we do get Oran Berries. I was like, I thought we did. I say the Oran Berry is going to be more important, and then like Quick Claw. I don't know. I don't remember what his team is. Like, I know what it is normally, but in this game, I don't remember what he has. And that's what's making it more stressful is I don't remember what his team was. Because I think he's going to have Lillipup. I think he's going to have Patrat. He might have a Minccino, but I don't think they... Would they give him a Minccino this early? Would they give him a Minccino this early? I don't know. Yep, there's Roxanne. She's over there behind the desk. X defend? Ooh. That... I could do that and be cheeky with Lombre. I could do that and be cheeky with Lombre. Alright. What do you got? Oh, you don't have the Hoenn Gym Leader battle theme? Anorith? Oh. No, no, no. I already don't like this. I already don't like this. There's a part of me telling me he has Bug Bite. And he has Berry Juice. It's fucking chappy. Why do we have... Why? This is the first fucking Pokemon! He obviously is going to have a rock move. Okay, if that was super effective, that did 32. I'd obviously eat it up with Angel, but the only way that I am fine with Angel going in, or going into Angel here, is if I Ember and I get a burn. Otherwise, there's nothing... I'll read that text in a second. Because he's going to have Rock Tomb. He's very obviously going to have Rock Tomb. And it's the fact that he's a Rock Bug. If he was like a Geodude or even Nose Pass, I would be fine right now. But it's because he's Rock and Bug that I can't do anything about this. I don't even think going in and defense curling is worth it. I mean, Water Gun did a lot of damage to him. It's the predicament here of I have to swap into box. To me, seems like the smartest thing to do. Just because both of the moves that he could have with Bug Bite and Rock Tomb are not super effective on me. However, I am also level 10. He's also level 10. I don't know if I eat this well. But the thing is if Box dies, I have to switch into Tepig and I have to kill this Anorith using the Tepig. And I don't think I can do that. However, I don't think I have any other option because Tyrogue's not going to do anything. Because of the fact that this guy had a Berry Juice is why I'm in this scenario too. If he doesn't have that Berry Juice, I just Water Gun kill and then I can swap into someone else. Jesus. Switch. Really? Okay. Weird play. Very weird play. Is this better for me, though? Ingrain? Okay, so you can't switch. You cannot switch. Is this better for me, though? I have no idea. Solar Beam. What the hell? I mean, I guess I go into Angel, because... it's a Solar Beam. I mean, Lumber, it's going to do a lot of damage. Oh, is it going to do a lot of damage? I don't know. This is what I mean, though, about not playing with any, like, documentation or, like, looking up anything on a wiki. Okay. That doesn't do too much. Gotta be careful of a rock move coming my way, though. Burn? No burn. And he lands the Rock Tomb. Doesn't kill me, thankfully. I don't have any way of setting up, do I? I don't think I have any way of setting up. Yeah, I thought that Lombre was going to be enough for this, but I don't think so. I can't Leech Seed Lily either. Quite literally, a fighting type would have been great for this scenario, but Anorith. Oh. He's gone for Ingrain, Solar Beam, Rock Tomb. I quite literally needed a burn there to have any shot of doing anything to this Lily. Lily doesn't get Storm Drain, does it? Oh, you missed now. Cool. Lily, you don't get Storm Drain, do you? He does. Okay, you missed 2 Rock Tombs in a row. That's good. I need... Jesus. That does nothing. Okay, we get the burn. Okay, that counteracts the Rock Tomb damage. And that should hopefully... Yeah, that counters also Ingrain as well. Perfect. Okay. I don't know if I have enough potions to be doing this, chat. I have to. I should have given people Oran Berries off rip. Solar Beam. I'm gonna have to play around this Solar Beam. The Solar Beam did what? 12 points of damage to me before, so 12. A crit would do 24. No. Crits. No. He's plus... Oh, shit. He's +1. I completely forgot about that. Ooh. He is +1. Yeah, I forgot I gave him the +1 special attack. Solar Beaming again. Do I take one? I have to take one. I think my defenses are better with Picante than Angel. It's neutral. I think it's better. Not much better. I suppose I can absorb. Nothing. No way you have a berry juice on. I might be cooked. I might actually be cooked. There's no way that this is gonna happen like this. I mean, once he's out of solar beams, though, he's useless, right? This is the fourth one he's going for. Gigante's gonna die if I leave him in. Angel will die too if it's a crit, but we're not playing like that, right? I don't remember how much it did to Bicante. 32? I have to switch. I have to switch. I think Rock Tomb is going to be his damage is half. Yeah, I'm going to lose my fucking mind. I'm so sick and tired of my team members dying to critical hits. I literally, quite literally said, hey, the only way that Angel will die is if there's a critical hit. And what did I say earlier? Oh, the one time most pivotal point of a battle. Lo and behold, what happens? Lily, when it needs a critical hit to either kill my Lombre or my Tepig, gets the crit that it needs. And if it killed Angel in one hit, get a confusion. Nope. Oh, there goes the Sentret. God. Now, you know what I will say is my fault? The fact that I didn't know that he had Storm Drain. Probably could have predicted that he had Storm Drain, him switching out his Anorith. Oh my god, this is so frustrating, dude. Because I don't think I win. You are actually a rotting piece of shit. That is crazy to me. How fucking annoying this Lilip is. Just nature power, try attack. I don't know what this goes to. 40? Maybe? It's slightly stronger? He misses another one. Yeah, I have to keep try attacking. But the problem is that he has enough synthesis to completely run me out of try attack PP. It might actually be 5 PP. If it is, then I'm okay with it. If it's more than 5, then I think, like I said, I'm screwed. Goes for Solar Beam again. I mean, there's not a whole lot I can do here, chat. I'm probably losing this battle. Oh, I got a crit. I mean, I think I have to absorb, just get some damage off. Because if he solar beams, nothing. I don't understand how I do so little. I mean, he can't switch, thankfully. Knowing her, she's gonna freaking use a potion here. So, no, she can't use a potion. No, she'll use a potion next turn. She's gonna use a potion this turn, so I'm not even gonna bother. I'm not even phased by it because I knew it. If I didn't get that burn, I don't even know where I'd be right now. Probably not where I'm currently sitting. I mean, you can go ahead and lower my speed. The problem is I think regardless of everything that's happening right now, I think I still lose. I think. Don't quote me, but I think. Please. Okay. He should be dead after this turn. He wasn't faster than me, though. But what sucks is that I'm like pretty damn sure I have to go into hot hands. I have to fake out. Just to do some sort of damage. I have to then heal my Lombre. I have to then heal my Lombre, which means Hot Hands is also gonna die. Let me just get ready, because Pyro's gonna go down. Cross Poison. Oh, cool for you to just pocket that the whole time, yeah? I don't remember how much Bug Bite did before. I do live. Are you fucking serious? I don't even know what to say, man. I really don't. I just get so fucking irritated. I want to make sure I phrase this the right way. I just get so fucking irritated when I play a Nuzlocke. And it just... everything goes to shit. That's ultimately what pisses me off, is that I hate when a Nuzlocke is played like this and ultimately everything goes to shit. Am I gonna sit here and act as if I had a great team? No. To be honest, I was given some pretty meh encounters. Did I miss playing that battle against Roxanne? Yes, I did. I have no idea if at +1 and a crit, or if it was not +1, if that solar beam would have killed my Tepig. I don't. But the fact that I got critted by the Lily with solar beam, because yes, give the trainers, give the gym leaders, you know, busted borked TMs that the player doesn't have access to before the first gym. Yes, make the trainer have to fight fossil Pokemon when you give him a bunch of rock, normal, and flying types. And before you say, well, you could get a water type, we got one, we did. And before you say, well, you could have gotten a fighting type, we did. But I got a Lombre and a Tyro. Tyro, which I'm like 90% certain his entire level up moveset until he fucking evolves is normal moves. And then to put the cherry on top of the shit cake, it was a speed tie between me and the Anorith. The Anorith, who was 4 levels lower than my middle Evo Pokemon, and he was faster than me on the turn that it mattered that he was faster than me. No Quick Claw, no nothing. And yet again, I have a Nuzlocke start terribly. Could it have been different if I chose Oshawott? Maybe. Hard to believe that it would have been. Snivy wouldn't have helped me much. You know what's funny, chat? I thought about doing Radical Red. I thought about doing Radical Red again. And I really thought about it. Because I did enjoy the first stream that we did. I know that there was a couple of occasions where I felt like there was some cheeky stuff. And I know that that adds to the difficulty of games. I'm not saying that. And I'm complaining about it. And I know Drayano has a good track record when it comes to making these games. Don't get me wrong, we did a series of this game almost 2 years ago now, but I did it in a master mode setting where I had randomized encounters, and I believe that that was the only reason that I actually ended up winning, because when the game tries to put you on an even playing field, it doesn't. It really fucking doesn't. It's crucial of times. Because if I stayed in with Lombre, it would have killed Lombre. If I swapped out to my Tepig, it would have killed my Tepig. And it doesn't matter if my Sentret was level 14 or if my Tyrogue was 14. Because, like I said, Tyrogue's moveset would have been all normal type move. He wouldn't have done anything anyways. And then let's add on top of the fact that there was berry juice on both the Lileep and the Anorith. Like, this is what I'm saying. Like, I understand a challenge, right? I do. But a challenge doesn't feel like impossible. It feels hard. That battle was going to be a hard one. Hence why I went and evolved my Lotad beforehand. And as you guys see, it didn't matter. And I really don't want to sit there and make new art for this. I don't want to go and make a different game. I don't want to go and randomize a different game. Ultimately, what I want to do is I want to go back in there and I kind of want to just see how it could have played differently if that critical hit was not a factor. Now, again, I wouldn't have expected that Anorith would have sped tied with my freaking Lombre, because I swapped out when I was rock tombed from the Lily. I swapped out because I swapped into the Tyrogue. So that means my speed change is not there. I don't even know what I want to do now. Because I was so excited. I love Black 2, White 2. I do. They're my favorite games, probably out of all the Pokemon games, because I've played it the most, and it's got a soft spot in my heart. We talked about it earlier, right? I'm just so pissed right now. And I don't want to restart. I mean, we've literally played an hour of game. Taking away all the grinding that I did, we played an hour of the game. And yet again, we're losing a Nuzlocke before we even challenge the first fucking gym. I really don't know what to do. I think it's more irritating because this is a battle. Like, if I did Black 2, this wouldn't even be a battle in that game. It's only because it's an exclusive to this. I also think I want to call a mulligan on it, but because it's not like I would have had any... I don't have any other backups either. So, like, there's literally nothing I could have done about that. Trying to think what would be the there. Because again, this is going to count as a Nuzlocke loss because we lost already. It's funny to me because I was thinking like, oh, Onyx, oh, Geodude, oh, Nosepass, you know, her ace. Nope. The fossils from Gen 3, which you know what's funny? Ironic enough, I'm pretty sure in Platinum I said something along the lines of like, you know, it would have been cool if like they brought the fossils early on, for you to see and then be like, oh my god, when can I get that guy? And they technically did that with Cranidos, obviously. I mean, I think if you take away Solar Beam from Lily and the Berry Juice, I think we win that battle. Bug Bite, I'm almost like... I'm pretty sure that Anorith actually gets Bug Bite, like, really early on, so that's kind of why I knew that. But I think I was just fucked. Because what was the other fighting type? Riolu? I mean, Force Palm could have maybe done something, but also it's like the Lily. It's bulky. It would have just killed me. Get away from the computer. Stop. You're trying to get into trouble. Stop. I don't know. I'm gonna think about it. I would obviously love to, you know, continue playing. I also don't want to stop stream, dude. I was having fun. And then that fucking bullshit happens. You guys think Charon would be an easier battle? I think with normal types, it could have been easier. I don't know. I'm pretty sure. You know what? I said I wasn't gonna, you know, look stuff up, but let's just. Might as well, right? Blaze. Black. To Wiki. Just, let's just. Did I look up Blaze Black too? Yeah, I did. They're not, actually, like, be with the... Delilah. Use. Stop. And we were on normal. You got me fucked up if you think I was gonna go to easy mode. Probably should have. With hindsight. They're not like... All right, so for the record, Sharon would have had 2 level 11s and a 13. It would have been a Minccino, a Lillipup, and a Munchlax. And just looking at the moves, that he has, probably would have been debatable. Debatable. Yeah, I don't even know. I don't even know what the plan is. I would say we try it again on easy mode, but I don't want. It's just funny to me because it's like, I don't know if the Storm Drain play really mattered that much. It did, but I don't know if it really. It mattered for Tepig's, you know, fate. Because I could have gotten to the point where with Lily being burned, I could have been in with Tepig. I could have probably should have defense curled like 6 times or whatever. I would just been eating hits, and eating hits. Yeah, like I said, I don't want to do another. I don't want to make more art for a new series. Like, just because I lost doesn't mean I want to do it again. I mean, what do we have? This is where me starting Infinite Fusion on Free Time Friday is coming back to bite me in the butt. Because I've totally played that, right? And I also feel like all the other games that I've done, we've done recently, like Alpha Sapphire, done Heart Gold, we just did Platinum, we just did Ultra Sun, X and Y we did on Free Time Friday. Like, we've done all these things in the last year, and I know people could be like, well, then that means you can do it again. I don't want. And you can say, hey,
Galaxy Traveler 0000 just follow.
Do Scarlet and Violet or Sword and Shield. What is this type of Nuzlocke? Galaxy Traveler. First of all, thank you for the follow on Twitch. Appreciate that. It's essentially what a Lovelocke is. It's essentially a single player Soul Link. So, I am not allowed to have Pokemon pairs that share the same gender or share the same typing, primary typing, that is. So it is yeah. And we actually just wiped in the battle against Roxanne. We lost due to a plethora of things not going my way, so not really feeling the best up in the mental space here. But you know what's crazy too is that so much could have went different if I had just critted the Anorith. I mean, doesn't Pignite share the same type with Tyrogue? So it's primary typing. So because Tepig is a fire type, I'm able to have the Tepig and the Tyrogue on the team at the same time. And I think in Blaze Black 2, Pignite actually might be a different typing. I don't know if he stayed a fighting type or not. Because I know in the original Blaze Black and Volt White, they changed his typing. So I'm not entirely sure. But I think what I will do is I will probably call it for stream today. Because I think I need to just sit down and really think about how I want to go about this. So dual types are allowed with single type Pokemon. Well, technically yes, because if Pignite is still fire, if Pignite is still fire fighting because he's a primary fire type, then it's okay. But if he was fighting in fire, then no, I wouldn't be able to have those two. Have you ever played the Gen 7 ROM hack Pokemon Stars? No, I don't even know if I've ever heard of that before. Let me. Ew, I have not played this before. Please take a quick read on Citra. Okay. He just. Oh, it's not loading on. I guess I'll have to take a look at this more off stream. It looks like it's pretty cool, but I don't know. We'll have to take a look. Either way, like I said, that's gonna be it for me today. I think we'll come back with this again on Thursday. And we'll have a more definitive decision on how we're gonna approach the rest of the series. But yeah, if you guys enjoyed, make sure you show your support by clicking the like button if you're over on the YouTube. If you're over on Twitch, dropping a follow. That would be greatly appreciated as well. We try to stream pretty much every day except for Wednesdays and tomorrow. Yeah, because today is Tuesday. So we're not streaming tomorrow for that reason right there. So we'll be back with this again on Thursday. Hopefully with a much better attitude and demeanor. And hopefully some much better luck. Because apparently I have crap luck. I don't know why. Either way, that's going to be it for me. Hopefully you guys enjoyed.